Welcome, everyone, to the Kitty the Atheist after party. My savior, my hero of the day.
Aw, you're so kind.
And, of course, so far with us, we have, of course, the guest of honor tonight, the stand-in, the absolute awesome person that bailed me out. Kitty the Atheist is with us, and, of course, my producer extraordinaire, Mr. T'Challa Famine, is also with us tonight. Of course, my good friend below me here, Mr. Dave Simply Secular is also with us. We have Genesis Undead, who's near you, actually, Kitty, another Floridian, right underneath you. So, and both of you kind of doing the purple thing. That's kind of interesting. And, of course, from across the pond, my very good friend Sam Chaos has joined us, and is actually on camera for a change. I guess they're looking. I'm not in bed. Like they're looking really good tonight, right? Is that what's going on? and oh yes, and of course, last but not least, Swede the Cyborg, as he's known as now, because of that that little heart thingy. What's that marzipan thing that you had going on?
I have marzipan syndrome where I eat almonds.
What is marzipan?
Marzipan isn't that almond?
Paste made from almond. Yes, it is.
Yeah. It's a damn shame, I tell you.
Sugar and stuff like that.
Allergic.
He's just addicted to them almonds.
And you can make little cool figurines with them. They always make you'll see little Goofy or Mickey Mouse type stuff all over cakes, and they're made out of that stuff. I loved them as a kid, but I can't eat them now because they're way too fucking sweet. Like I could literally feel the teeth rotting and falling out of my head as I'm eating them. So.
That's cool. That's the most metal thing I've ever heard.
Right.
Even more metal than my heart valve.
Yeah. You know everyone loves to hear that. Come on, give us a little.
Set the tempo.
Ticker sound going on. And he's like, "Oh, for fuck's sakes!" There it is. It's like the beating heart in one of those Edgar Allan Poe fucking.
Yeah, it's the telltale heart.
He's okay. If we do a play, we'll do Beauty and the Beast, and he can be Cogsworth.
No, I'm Edgar Allan Poe. I'm the telltale heart.
Yeah, works for me. Like Lisa Simpson's diorama that got destroyed or whatever.
Yeah.
Bet my Wookiee.
So you know what? When you do that, you're gonna have to queue up like a train sound or something.
Yeah.
But if you want a more metal story than that, I can tell you about a birth that a friend of mine who's a nurse witnessed where an episiotomy went wrong.
Oh, no. Oh, let's hear about this.
No, let's not.
Let's let me mute, Dave. Let's...
Basically, an episiotomy is what they do before birth. Essentially, rather than if a woman tears open, it's harder to stitch back together if it's a tear. So they'll do a cut. They cut a little too much, and the baby actually punched out the mother's asshole, essentially. The fist, because they fucked it up royally.
Holy shit, I don't even know where to go with that.
My friend was like, that is the most metal birth I have ever seen. Like, I will follow that kid to the fucking gates of hell.
I've heard some ridiculous stories of birth, but that's kind of up there.
Yeah.
The more metal story than that is go look up the reason why chainsaws were invented.
I know, it's great.
What?
Do you know why chainsaws were invented?
Chainsaws were invented to make the incision for C-sections.
Yeah, chainsaws were invented for C-sections.
What? Come on.
Yeah, seriously.
It's serious.
They lying.
So what? Hey, you know what? We could cut down trees with these. Was an afterthought?
Yep. It's like Viagra. Viagra is for BPH, but it has another side effect.
Yeah.
Oh, I take Viagra every day. That way I know where I'm going because it's always pointing in the right direction.
Is that how you come up with the name True North Talk?
Yeah, it's always True North.
It's like a dowsing rod. He can find craft beer in the grocery store.
You got some magnets stuck in there that help you point north.
Yeah, I was going to say the square confusion turn it into a compass.
Chainsaws were invented so jugglers could juggle fetuses. What?
No, I saw that YouTube channel. Chainsaws were invented so you could put them on drones and then attack snowmen with them.
Oh.
No.
I mean, chainsaws were really invented to scare dogs with.
You all are missing the point of chainsaws. Chainsaws were made so that when the undead start to rise from their graves, we have a proper tool to defend ourselves with. People, come on.
Ash would agree with you.
Yeah.
I'd rather not get that close. Give me a 50 cal and a nice perch, and
I mean, honestly, either you'd be able to just walk away from them because rigor mortis, or they would tear themselves to pieces because hysterical strength is a thing.
Okay, just so everyone can put their minds at ease right now. Once cell death has occurred, which usually carries on for about a half an hour after brain death happens, you cannot reanimate the body. It's not possible. So there can't be zombies. You're okay.
Well, if there are, there will be very few zombies.
There can't be dead zombies. There could be rabies infected people.
Well, you get wasting disease. That would zombify people.
That fungus that that spreads around, zombifying like insects to carry them to the next place where they can.
That's happening to deer now.
Yeah,
I know. I heard about that.
Well, there's other things that do that, like wasps. Some wasps will lay their larva inside a cockroach. The larva will eat the entire insides of a cockroach out. But like, since there's still some nerves left, it will be like twitching and like it. I don't remember how it does it, but like controls it kind of. That's kind of like a zombie. It's more like Alien, I guess.
Just to try to veer the topic off of the dead things and the bloody things.
Squeamish, are we?
A little left turn here. I think the funniest videos I've seen this week are all the people in Texas and Florida who've been driving their cars into snowmen that are built over top of fire hydrants and metal posts.
Ah, what?
I don't think we have snow on the ground here in Florida. It's been too warm.
Yeah, it didn't get above 50 or below 50 in Florida.
Didn't it? Okay. It's down in the south. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be so Alabama, Mississippi, that area.
I'm in a long sleeve shirt.
One of my partners lives in Florida, and they were saying that when it snows where they are, they're just gonna go, no, fuck it, we've gone too far. Global warming has reached a point we cannot fix it.
Well, it does frost in there because that's where you get orange juice prices that like double in a week because you get a hard frost in Florida. Orange juice futures go through the roof.
Yeah. Basically, one thing they'll do is they will douse the oranges in water so that like the ice that would form around it would help protect them so they don't get damaged. But we do get frost here, but usually it doesn't get lower than 0 C for the Canadians or 32 Fahrenheit for the Americans.
Freedom units.
Yes, freedom units and normal people numbers.
Liberties.
In Napa Valley, over all the grapevines, they have those huge fans, and they look like they're power generators, but they're not. They're actually made to blow the wind across the farms to keep the fruit from freezing when it gets down below 0.
I like how the British make fun of us for using the system that they gave us.
Yeah, Sam, shut up. I just realized that. You can't say nothing.
I can say lots. I despise British aristocracy who came up with it.
Yeah, there you go. And also, you guys were kind of shifty. You kind of passed on the imperial system and went, now we're metric. Fuck you.
Like it was a bad joke.
If you want to see a funny reversion to a different system, look up the day the Swedes decided to drive on the other side of the road.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck?
Can you Floridians answer that one? When does it ever hit 30 anything in Florida?
130.
It happens like every few years. Like it's not a rare thing.
Yeah, it happens. Like you'll hear like the orange juice crop or the orange crop is threatened from a frost and things like that. So,
I mean, it's not like it never gets cold. Like sometimes it's gotten to like I don't know, like 29 in Tampa.
At least zombies are goal focused.
Jen, are you doing something different with your mic today?
No, why?
Because
it's crackly.
It's crackling on your stuff. Check your gain. Your gain might be a little hot.
Yeah, you're like Neil Diamond crackling Rose here.
Oh, geez, I thought you were going to use me there for a second.
I do hope it's not like obvious, like super obvious that whenever I'm talking to Americans, I'm just Googling numbers as we go so I understand what
You just got like
one
chart on the wall
by a singular thing.
Just got like a slide chart on the sort of like, okay, so 13 miles an hour, that's 28. And he said it was noon, so if you switch that back 47 hours from my time.
Yeah, how's my audio now?
Oh, there it is. There it is.
So my voice changer was on.
And it's
it's back. Now, as soon as you did something, we're back to Snap, Crackle, Pop.
Do your voice changer so you sound like Goofy from
Speaking of voice,
sorry.
Speaking of voice changing, I have another. I have a ray of sunshine today. I'm stealing your segment. What you gonna do about it, Jen? You're gonna do nothing. Give me your segment. Where's your tag? I'm stealing this. There it is.
Okay.
I'm really sick of celebrities who are bored during quarantine doing us normal creator shit. Okay, T-Pain, get the fuck off of Twitch. It's not fair. This shit ain't fair. He already literally drives race cars. So what does he do? He fucking builds the most diabolical Forza set I have ever seen. What's that? His stream's about to start. He has a T-Pain written and produced intro song. This shit ain't fair. No one can compete with this. It's just that the shit ain't right. So if you're already famous, sorry. You go home and count your millions of dollars. Leave the internet for the rest of us.
Yeah.
I'm a tier 3 simp for T-Pain on Twitch.
Dude, I love that so much.
Voice changes are great. The only downside is a lot of the ones I found repeat it back into your ear if you're using mic headphones.
I can turn off the repeating in my ear if I wanted to. I don't.
Okay, let's go around the horn.
That makes me want to record a song. Like, honestly.
Let's go around the horn. We got to make Jen say something with the auto tuner.
Just we have to do the South Park. She's Lord.
Oh yeah.
Lord is a 45 minute.
I am Lord, I am Lord, I am Lord, I am Lord, I am Lord.
Some GC minor D going on over there.
Hey, Mikey, I remember seeing Thomas Middleditch, the guy from Silicon Valley, on Twitch doing he was just playing a game, and he had like 78,000 followers. And then I looked and realized this was the third time he had ever streamed.
like Michelle Obama has a podcast. Knock it the fuck off, dude.
Yeah.
Or it's when AOC jumps on Twitch and she like has 300,000 concurrent viewers within like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Didn't
This shit
she
ain't fair.
play Among Us? Didn't she play
Yeah.
Among Us?
Yeah.
With,
And then she also got on Twitch to discuss a fiscal policy plan that she was introducing too. So it's like it's actually genius because she's reaching a demographic and educating them on some pretty cool topics. So it's
T-Pain can fuck off, but keep doing what you're doing, AOC, because we need a more informed electorate. Otherwise, our country is completely going to be destroyed. Like if things keep chugging along as they are, like we need more people paying attention.
Bernie Sanders should become a Twitch streamer.
Now that I support.
Entertaining.
I want Bernie Sanders to become a Twitch thought.
As long
Bernie
as
Sanders,
wearing
the
the
peacock girl.
gloves and sitting in the chair.
That's his avatar.
Get him a wig. Get him a wig, and he can be an ethot girl.
Uh-oh.
I know, I love him too, but the shit is not fair. Like I am in rapture. Like he'll like release new songs, he'll make beats, he'll listen to his fans' beats. It's a great show. But they're raising the bar too high. Like there's people on my list of peoples where I'm gonna need you to slow your roll. You're doing too much all at once. You can't be good at everything. Save some
sounds
time.
like me. Oh, that doesn't sound like me. I'm not really good at much, but
My favorite part of when AOC was playing Among Us is every time somebody was the imposter and ran up on her, they're like, I can't threaten a sitting member of Congress. Like, the FBI is going to show up in the game.
And yet, Lauren Boebert literally did a fucking threat on Twitter by, posting a picture with some ready-to-go assault weapons. So.
Yeah, but here's the thing. When a communist anarchist posts pictures of assault weapons, I'm like, fuck yeah.
But that whole thing about, they were ready to go guns. It's like, you weren't doing a video stream. You were on your way out hunting at the moment. Is that what's going on there?
Yeah,
Hunting,
I posted on Twitter, like, what the fuck do you need those for? Do they have rampaging elephants in Colorado now? Did I not hear about this?
It's like that scene from Tremors. You didn't even get penetration with the elephant gun.
All right, admittedly, Tremors is a guilty pleasure movie for me.
No. That is a great film.
that
is
is guilty for this.
That is great.
I've only seen the first
Kevin
three.
Bacon, and it's a great film.
I found out that 1
The
through
first
5.
one's the best.
1 through 5 is on Stars. If you have a Fire Stick or if you have like on demand, if you go to Stars, all 5 of the original Tremors is there. And then if you go on to Netflix has A Cold Day in Hell and Shrieker Island, which I've seen both of them and they're really good. And I absolutely adore the Tremors series because it's like definitely like 90s, early 2000s understanding of science and popular media. It's so fucking good.
One of the greatest sci-fi shows ever was Sliders.
Yes. Yes.
Chris O'Donnell.
I liked
O'Donnell,
Farscape a lot.
Which one?
Farscape was good.
Farscape.
Farscape was good. And then what was the other one that was right alongside Sliders?
X-Files?
No, it was after. I have to think about
Babylon
it.
5?
Babylon 5 was great.
Babylon 5.
No,
was
it was
like
along the
DS9.
same lines as Sliders.
People jumping between multiverses.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when it comes to real science,
Quantum Leap?
Expanse is just like
Yeah.
head
Yeah,
and shoulders
Junior
realism.
Expanse.
Was it Quantum Leap?
No, I would. Sam Beckett would have definitely. I know that one. Yeah, the worst episode ever of Quantum Leap though was the electric chair one, where he got switched with Ziggy. Afterwards.
Not Marley. What? Ziggy Stardust. Come on.
Fucking David Bowie, man.
Oh,
When you
Space
say-
Above and Beyond. That was also good, and that was like late '90s.
What was the name of that? What was the name of that space movie with Lawrence Fishburne?
Oh, wait. Actually, sweet.
Event Horizon.
I loved Event Horizon.
Event
Horizon's a
screwed with my
great
head
movie.
because the hell scene was what my nightmares were when I deconverted.
Well, here's the thing. Like, one of the reasons Farscape was one of my favorites is because I've always had a massive crush on Claudia Black. And, like, I mean, seeing her go from Aaron to, like, video game voiceover actress, where you've got, like, Morrigan from Dragon Age Origins, which is hands down one of my all-time favorite games. Full stop. Dragon Age is amazing.
Sweet, are you talking about Earth Final Conflict?
Oh, right. But that's
Maybe.
still not about multiple universes, though. But Earth Final Conflict was good, too. Oh, and Earth 2.
I don't know what show that you were talking about.
Which one?
Earth Final Conflict was a
The one she was
Canadian
talking about.
American made one. Oh. Which one?
The one she was talking about.
Then what was the submarine one?
Oh, Sequest.
Oh,
Sequence.
That was
Yeah, Jonathan Brandis, the one that played the teenage boy in that, he was actually in the Neverending Story 2, I believe. And he ended up committing suicide, actually, when he was in his early 20s.
Wow.
He was actually also dating Muhammad Ali's daughter, I believe.
Layla.
Layla.
By
By the way,
Layla
Earth
Ali.
Final Conflict, by the way, was another Gene Roddenberry creation, just so you know.
Good old Gene.
I'm really hoping we get a Gene Roddenberry future. Like, I really want to get, Federation kind of thing, even if it's just the one planet, Federation of Planets. It had its issues, but the way we're headed, we're going more.
We
for,
couldn't
like,
even
Mad
do an
Max.
election. We couldn't even do an election.
Well, no, we could do a single planet as long as we got rid of just one problematic country.
Oh,
Can we
United
have this
States.
conversation in like a year after I get all my papers squared away and I've convinced the missus? We can revisit this.
Was it Doorways, Swede?
I'm trying to find it now.
Because Doorways came out in the early 90s, but it had a very, very, very short run. It was George Martin.
Sweet.
Ooh, another one I loved was Lex. That show was
Lex
so
was
good.
amazing.
Lex and what else? Red Dwarf.
Canadian one.
Oh,
Red
well,
Dwarf.
yeah,
Oh,
Red
yeah.
Dwarf.
I actually the fight song of the flight song of the Brennan G is a ringtone on my phone. And I play a game with my son from Red Dwarf where I'll grab him and then, he'll escape, he'll get away, and then I'll grab him again real quick. And it was like, too slow, Chicky Marengo, too slow for this kitty. And then we'll just keep going back and forth with that.
have you ever seen the BBC show on like the anniversary of the end of Red Dwarf's regular run? When they had all the actors on, but they had the guy on who wrote the song, and they went through his like original page of where he wrote the original theme song for it and the original lyrics, and they sucked.
Not all that glitters is gold.
So there's a new sci-fi series coming up that stars, you might be familiar with him from the old show called Firefly, Alan Tudyk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Resident Alien.
Resident Alien, yes.
I've already seen the first 3 episodes.
Have you?
Yeah.
Dark
I
Skies.
haven't seen it yet. I only
It's-
recently found out about it.
Burnt.
Dark skies.
Dark
Dark-
Skies.
Oh, I remember Dark
Oh,
Skies.
right. Dark Skies. Yeah.
Hey, was it Dark Skies?
All history is a lie.
Yeah. Resident Alien. If you like Alan Tudyk, who does weird well, he basically plays an alien who accidentally crashes here, and is disguised as a human in Colorado, but it's shot here in BC.
It is.
And that's the only reason I got the first episode was just because I recognized that that's not Colorado. I was like, wait, that's Ladysmith. So I got the first episode, but it's right on that edge of being darkly raunchy.
All right.
It's got some dark humor to it for sci-fi.
I love dark humor. The Magicians is hands down one of my favorite sci-fi shows.
Also shot
ever.
here in Vancouver.
Like Elliot is my favorite character. Like, Elliot, Margot, and Katie are my 3 favorite characters in that show. And man, do I wish I had Katie's pipes. That girl can sing. She's got like a 4-octave range. Like, it's fucking amazing. The musical episodes, love them.
And I like how very creative the show got. Like, when they bring in something really different, like a musical episode. And that's one of the things that I'm really digging with WandaVision. Is they're all over the map when it comes to their creative energies.
I made it to
I love WandaVision.
WandaVision, and it was like, what the hell happened? The whole show changed.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait till you see what's coming.
Yeah, it's like every show is different.
Yeah.
So I've been keeping up with like all the theory crafting videos, right?
Right.
Texture, go.
And like,
Sorry, Sam, if we're talking about shit you're not quite getting.
No, the closest we've come to me understanding any of this conversation was you guys mentioning WandaVision, which I've seen none of.
I don't
I
think you
haven't
guys
seen
have
any
Disney
of
Plus.
it yet either.
Oh, okay. So,
Good.
Jen,
Really
you need
good.
to be careful if people have not seen it.
Sam,
Yeah.
it's still a twinkle in
I
your
won't
father's
say
eye
anything.
when we were watching these TV shows.
Not WandaVision. WandaVision's brand new.
So the shows we were talking about earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
Probably
what's
WandaVision
everybody's
too.
favorite Star Trek episode?
Measure of a Man.
Never seen a Star Trek episode.
Okay, well, you took
Any
my
of them?
favorite, so I'll have to call my second favorite, The Naked Now. That episode was fucking hilarious.
Are we talking Next Generation then?
Well, yeah. I was
Well,
gonna
my
say.
favorite, I actually think Next Gen is my favorite. I mean, Next Gen's my favorite.
Got him.
Uh-oh.
I just unleashed the Kraken, didn't I?
It is his show.
You better keep his pants up. I don't want to see no Krakens.
Nice.
And homemade pants too.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've got my sewing machine right here.
I used to do cosplay. I think mine is, and for some reason, the name of the episode's right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember what it's called. But Picard gets hit with the probe and lives an entire lifetime.
Oh, yes. The
And
one
then-
with, he does the flute at the end or whatever, because he had learned to play the flute. Yeah,
that one
Piccolo,
hit me
yes.
like on so many emotional levels. It was just bizarre. Mind you, I was probably baked when I saw it the first time, so
Well,
I'm pretty easily
They
stimulated.
did.
The same thing in Magicians.
Yeah, they did. I was about to say they did a similar
you-
thing in The Magicians, and oh my
Yeah,
god,
so
like
gold. It was
seriously, like towards the end of season 4, like that last episode of season 4, I got a little emotional, like with what everything that happened, and by the fire, I'm like, oh man, and like when Elliot had that realization, it's like fuck, oof, right in the gut.
The inner light. That's what that's called. The inner light.
I think it's called The Inner Light.
Tapestry is one of the best Next Generation episodes.
Which one is that?
That's where Picard gets a second chance at life from Q.
Oh
where
yeah,
his heart doesn't.
where he got his heart doesn't get
yeah.
stabbed.
Where he doesn't get
Dick.
stabbed. Yeah.
I love
He's
the
a
Q
dick.
episodes. The Q episodes are great.
They are great, but he's an ass.
What he was just on what do you call it? Truth Wanted a little while ago, and he was actually pretty cool. Dan
Well,
said
yeah,
he was
because there's a
pretty cool.
difference between the actor and the character.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the character Q, not the actor.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're like omniscient and omnipotent,
You
You can't connect. Like you're not. Like
Hence
that's why
God,
I don't.
hello.
No, I was about to say that. One of the reasons why I don't think there would be a loving and beneficent God is because when you're on such a higher level, entities like us, we would be no different than really
Microbes,
insects or microbes, where it's like we don't think about those at all. I think in order to feel empathy with something, you have to find a way to connect with them.
Well,
And I don't think a higher being like that would be able to connect. Same thing with like vampires. Like
Wait, what?
vampires. Well, I'm getting there. Like vampires, like you can understand where they might just think of people as livestock and food, because while they might be able to connect with them, they are essentially immortal. You know, sure there might be ways to kill them, but it puts them on a different level, a different playing field than everybody else. So you know, them seeing normal humans as cattle.
Yeah.
Dude, I would give anything to be a fucking vampire. Like you have no idea.
They've got these new vampire teeth you can buy that actually protract. When you smile, they come out. You can do it with your tongue. Your tongue presses the little lever in the top of your roof of your mouth, and the fangs come out. It's fucking
That
cool.
is really cool.
That's why I think H.P. Lovecraft was probably the closest person to understanding what a god would be like, with just the cosmic horror of gods that just don't even care about our existence. Well, they do. Yeah, I mean, we're basically ants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On the beach.
Well, not even. I don't even know if we would be ants. At least we're aware of ants when we watch ants.
Yeah.
I mean, like
we're
a
like
creature that's
bacteria.
capable of creating a universe.
We're like tardigrades. We don't even see them.
But for vampires, we'd be more like chickens.
Yeah, or cows.
You saying
I would
that?
say cows.
Yeah.
You saying that has reminded
Did you
me
just
of.
put? I heard something opening.
Hey,
Kitty's
talk here.
Kitty's got her teeth.
Go ahead, Jen.
I have a bit of a vampire fetish.
Me too.
So, Irish Sweet, you reminded me of a movie called, I think it's like Planet Fantastique. It's basically like these humans live on this world where there's these giant blue fish people.
What, like the Naga?
I'm gonna try to find.
I always loved like finding things in World of Warcraft that are.
Oh, so the American name is Fantastic Planet. If you've ever seen that,
sounds familiar.
I haven't.
You always like finding what, Swede?
Things from like ancient history lore that was like in World of Warcraft, like the Naga, or all the H.P. Lovecraft, references.
Well, if you know it, there's so much pop culture reference and ancient history references in Warcraft. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, I played for 10 years.
I mean, how the writers keep coming up with stuff, it's like they got to dig deeper and deeper into things. I mean,
but how many deities have human beings come up with? Thousands over the millennia. So there's plenty of material.
In fairness, they've not even been through like all of the cultures that are kind of lesser known, but people are probably still aware of yet.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, the current
expansion material to still work through.
Yeah, the current expansion deals with the afterlife, and so they've got all the different, like they've got the Elysian Fields from the Greek afterlife. They've got, hell. They've got so they're tapping all those different iterations of, humans' ideas of the afterlife, and they're weaving it into the narrative of Warcraft.
You're gonna make me want to go back, but kind of fuck Blizzard. Like they've done some really shitty things. I don't want to give them any money.
But for me, the what I find is the evolution in just the game itself in terms of like the visuals. I'm like amazing compared to 15 years ago.
I played in vanilla and I stopped at Mist.
2003. It was because I was pre-beta tester,
right?
And it
beta.
The game was so buggy. The one reference that everybody knows is where's Mancrick's wife?
Yeah.
But it's, the way the game evolved, even from a social structure where people would stand next to summoning stones, calling out for groups, and people would be running all over Stormwind trying to find a hunter for Blackrock Lair or whatever it was.
Because you needed to
kite to one boss.
Yeah.
And
see, I've played WoW Classic, I guess a decent amount. I got like 5 different characters up to level 20, and then I played Mist of Pandaria for a bit, and that's about it.
I played
looking for
vanilla.
and there were world bosses that people, if you remember, like in the early, where there was no aggro circles. So you could drag world bosses into Stormwind or into Orgrimmar.
Or into towns just to get the help from the NPCs.
Mess things up.
Yeah.
Well,
so if you wanted to do a raid where you were going to kill the war chief, you would drag world bosses into Orgrimmar to occupy all the people in Orgrimmar and then go kill what's his face.
Then there was the blood plague. Like they actually studied that.
We talked about that last stream.
Actual virologists and everything studied the way that happened, and I thought that was fascinating.
Yeah.
But I started playing in vanilla, and I played up to Mists of Pandaria because that was when I had my son, and I didn't really have time to play. I started maining a druid in vanilla, a night elf druid, and then in Lich King I switched over to a mage, and then Burning Crusade was a mage. Then Lich King I think I had started maining a paladin, and I was a Prot holy paladin. I was so sad when they took the bubble hearth mechanic out because I had a macro for that shit and everything that was like, peace out, bitches.
But the thing with when Ice Crown Citadel released with your divine cyclone or whatever that was, when they would pull all the trash, your DPS at that point was so high it literally broke counters because everything was always a crit, because paladins always crit against undead. And so every holy thing that you released, and this little cyclone that you do when everything's piled up into one, your damage meters were just like blowing up all over the place.
I did play a monk though. I did a healing monk, and that was a lot of fun. So I had my little panda monk. My original server was Skullcrusher actually, back in vanilla, and then when it got to Cataclysm, I kind of stopped playing for a bit, and then I picked it back up and started playing on a new server with a friend, and I grinded characters back up again, and then I paid money to Blizzard to transfer some over because I was like, I've now leveled a paladin 3 times. No, let's just transfer this shit over. I don't want to do that. So I maxed out my paladin and my monk, and I think my mage were the only ones that I actually maxed in Pandaria. But after that, I just stopped playing.
I played a pally only all the way through, so I played all Ret, Prot.
I've never done Ret.
I was fond of shamans, but I usually ended up filling some sort of healer role in basically any party I was in.
See, I love dual wielding classes, so the Fury Shaman was awesome. Fury Shaman.
You've never really played unless you've leveled in vanilla a holy pally to 60.
I did.
Okay, I was muted.
I played holy pally to 60, and all I did was tank heal.
Well, but me too. When we were
just
doing
consecration
MC,
consecration and fucking heal yourself, and
slow. Like you can't die because you just heal yourself, but you don't kill anything very fast.
I think I got up to. I don't think I made it all the way to 60. I was leveling holy, and when I got to I think level 50, I was like, you know what? Let's try out protection. So I switched to Prot, and because I needed to tank in order. There were a lot of healers around for raids, or not raids, but dungeons, and not a lot of tanks. So I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll tank. And it's just like you just sit there with consecration, and it's like you never die, and the stuff around you will eventually die. I just have 30 mobs around me. I'm just standing there, like, okay, consecrate, consecrate.
Alcohol.
Well, then you hit the throw the shield one too that does the multiple bouncing, and then you have Divine Hammer, and then you got to throw. See, when we started playing Pallies, though, it was seal break seal, seal break seal, seal break seal, all the time. And then when the Blood Elves came out, they had their own seal that actually ate their health. So they had a bleed mechanic where they bled themselves to cause damage against others. It was crazy.
Are you gonna catch flies with those?
No, he's gonna make fucking fangs out of them so he can join me in the ranks of the undead.
Except he's doing walrus.
Cuckoo, cachoo.
I was trying to find.
Screenshot.
I actually have fangs that you can glue on, right? But I couldn't find them, so I'm like, this next
are they
thing.
Freddie Mercury level fangs that are natural?
Shut your cake hole. So, anyways,
with the extra incisors.
No, it just looks like a saber-toothed fucking tiger.
Saber-toothed walrus.
Hey,
Well,
can I join
with the
the
mustache,
undead?
it's more
They can grab with
walrus.
drumsticks.
The scientific name for saber-toothed tiger is probably one of the best ever.
Smilodon.
Smilodon.
Yeah.
Smile at them. Hey, can I join the undead thing?
Yeah, of course. You are a
Sweet.
tasteful asshole, so sure.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Why? This is my domain, okay? I'm literally Genesis Undead. Why are y'all giving out my real estate?
Hey, I
Um,
chose a name for myself back in high school when I had, illusions that I might become a hacker someday, and it was based off of the Angel of Death. So, death and undeath have kind of been my thing since forever. And I think I'm older than you.
Dead.
I thought you were going to say when you had visions of being undead later in life.
Yeah, I'm still hoping that vampires are real. Like, secret hope that one
I have a
day.
complaint. I have a complaint.
I don't want
I
to
have
be
a
that
complaint.
guy. What?
I just bought the what is this? The Luminous 2007 Seeds demo. Right?
Oh, yeah.
I just bought that. So you guys should go to Bandcamp like me and go buy it.
One time at Bandcamp?
I don't know where it sent the file.
What?
They just took my $5 and I don't have the music. This is the worst
Holy
website.
shit.
What? Did you give him an email?
I should
Or?
report them.
I went to. They said
If you
I
can't
didn't.
find them, Mikey, I will send them to you personally. So you.
No, I'm buying it twice, and then I'm returning the first one.
Oh, all right.
Wow.
Hey, J Mike, what's up, brother? J Mike just popped into the chat.
right on.
J Mike's good people. You want to join us, J Mike? We have room for one more.
Get
We're
in
at
here,
9.
J Mike. You know, I'm gonna.
We can squeeze you in.
When we were talking earlier about how vampires can't possibly relate.
I'm not related to any vampires, at least not that I know of any.
Yeah, but
Wow,
the,
that is
the,
an awesome effect.
the transition, the longer they live and lose their humanness, and they start to think of humans as just cattle.
Yeah.
That would be an interesting exploration.
It would.
That's already been done with Daybreaker.
Oh, right.
See, my favorite concept for a vampire is like a vampire who keeps themselves fairly mundane, but tries to be actively tries to find massive world events so that they can share information to like their friends' kids and shit, but somehow manages to magically miss everything of importance.
They
Like
put their
World
friends'
War
kids
II
in
was
shit?
stuck down a
What?
well.
I don't know where I don't know where it sent it to me.
Don't they usually just email you a link and then you click on the link and then it downloads the file?
It downloads. So wherever you send your downloads to, just check all your files.
And if you're using Windows, then there's actually
Type
a
in the
file
name.
folder called downloads.
Hold on. Yeah, that's true. But also, what you can do is go into your search thing when you're in your files and type in the name of one of the songs, like "Taste My Sin."
Yeah.
Or you can just type
did
in
that.
paste, and it'll find every file on your computer that has TASTE in it.
So if I'm looking for a song called "Failing Gracefully" and I type that in and nothing comes up because it never downloaded, and then I'm like, oh, well, maybe they didn't charge me yet because I didn't have an email set up. No, they took that $5.
Or maybe you typed "failing gracefully" incorrectly, or maybe there's underscores.
Or maybe trying to search for it is the failing gracefully.
Homework.
Or maybe
is weak.
Great.
I'm kidding.
okay.
Yeah, you do what you do. What you need to do, brother.
Hey, Kitty, do you have a Borg filter that makes you look like one of the Borg?
Did you just do the fucking Gangnam Style guy again? Oh Jesus!
Hey, I like that very first one. It reminded me of the Slayer Live Undead cover,
What?
album cover. Haven't you ever seen that Slayer's Live Undead album
Yes, of
cover?
course. Yes, of course.
That first screen that she had looked like she was death.
Oh, I know the one you mean. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, jeez.
Which email did it?
Are you still looking for that?
Yeah, I got to make the thing me and Neil talked about, and I was going to do it while everybody was talking. And then I'm like, I can't find it.
Oh man, yeah, that one. That reminds me of the live Undead Slayer cover. Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
All right, hang on.
Check my phone.
Sorry, I'm just fucking around.
That's okay. No, have at her. It's fun. It's fun.
I'm using my phone. I'm using my phone, so I don't have nifty stuff like that. There, one.
Dirty.
Yaddy, there.
Yeah, there.
You betcha. You betcha, by golly.
I could probably use OBS to fuck around with stuff, but can I be asked at 3:30 in the morning?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Did you find it?
Down for a game of Tetris.
What? In the actual fuck was that?
Talking about Tetris.
A robot orgy.
Down for a game of Tetris.
That's the music from Tetris. Nah, 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 nah.
Oh.
I had this thing
Oh
that
my
I
God, that's gonna
posted.
I have a lot of attitude.
I had this thing that I posted on my Facebook page about some lady who took her dog to the vet, and she was taking the dog to the vet because there's these like what she thought was bug bites on her dog's underside, and the vet was like, "No, those are nipples. Don't like scrape them off." And it was in that auto tune that we've been listening to. And it was freaking hilarious.
Time to pop the nipples.
Yeah.
Poor little pop.
If
Is
I can
that what
find that,
nipple
I'll
clamps
send
are
it to you,
for?
Mike. Maybe. It could be. But she was just trying to urge her, no, those are her nipples. Don't fucking pick those off.
Yo, but tick season does put you as a pet owner into a complete tizzy. Everything you see on your dog, you think is a tick. Like
Yeah.
dogs have moles and stuff like that have always been there. Like, oh, there's something under her skin. There's something growing. It's like, no, it's just a benign growth. They have it all
Yeah,
over
but
it.
all they have to do.
Be assimilated.
Holy crap!
Join the ranks. Destroy.
Yeah.
Destroy.
If you're looking for it, Neil, I got it.
Exterminate.
You got it? You found it?
Yeah. It sent it to my random ass fucking Yahoo account.
Doesn't everybody have a random ass Yahoo account?
Yeah,
I didn't even know Mikey had a random ass.
have you? Wait till you see it. You're like, wow, that's random.
Bow, chicka, bow.
Totally random.
Oh,
Maybe
hey,
Mikey should
Nathaniel.
change his. Maybe Mikey should change his
that's lovely.
screen name to Totally Random Ass.
Well, asshole was your thing. I don't want to tread in your territory.
Nathaniel got mad at me earlier.
Tasteful asshole.
Oh, are we going into the asshole taste bud thing again?
No. Let's not. Do that.
Please.
Oh,
No.
please tell us another story about childbirth and reverse fisting.
Yeah.
Well, there was this one time at band camp.
Where did it? All right, it extracted, but where?
We don't want to know what band camp you went to, Mark. Fucking tasteful asshole.
Y'all ever have surgeons so bad they give you a cloaca?
Okay. I'm going to take a smoke break.
Oh, you're going to leave me here with them?
Fucking right.
On that note, he's gonna nope the fuck out of here.
Jen, Eric in the chat would like to know what app you're using to alter your voice.
It's literally called Voice Mod.
That's easy to remember.
I wonder how they came up with the name.
It's Voice Mod Pro.
Yeah, I mean, they must have spent hours racking their brains over that
Hold
one.
on. Can I do that? Can you do stuff like that with Audacity?
Yeah, but like, I mean, to do it live, like in real time, I don't know how you would do that.
No,
yeah,
but
Audacity's all recorded stuff, isn't it?
If you're recording with Audacity, you can apply all the filters to it and stretch and do whatever. Hey,
that's what I use.
Yeah, but that's during recording though.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of figured.
It would be easier to do it in like a DAW. Like if you use like.
I use Audacity when I do all my voiceover work for like Prophet Zod or Cirrus or whoever.
Fair. I mean, if you could, I know you can apply filters to OBS, but I do not know how you go about importing them.
I do.
What do you mean?
I may.
Yeah, well,
no, you don't, Mikey. You can't even download a piece of music.
You wouldn't download a car, would you?
Quiet is calling you out. Quiet is gunning for your job.
I liked him better when it was actually a quiet gorilla. I'm just gonna say.
You're gonna be a muted gorilla in a minute.
It's gonna be I'm gonna be hiding in the chat watching you. Fucking.
Trump don't want help. Trump don't get help.
Oh, that's awesome. That's like total Batman shit right there. Bam, pow, flowy. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Kazap.
Hey, Claudia, did you notice that Jacobin magazine actually retweeted my response to you?
I did, and like you've gotten like 60 likes on that, all because of Jacobin magazine. Like that's like every socialist in the entire Midwest of the U.S.
I did look at
there
that.
There are literally dozens of us.
And
yet I was like, why is Jacobin retweet? Oh, because I have a picture of a Jacobin magazine. So.
But you didn't even hashtag it or anything. Like you just said Jacobin, and you get like 60 retweets, and yet I post Philosophy Now magazine and like nothing. It's like there's like no readers of Philosophy Now.
Honestly, like I'm getting more and more jaded, and like I was like, yeah, mixed economy, that'll be great. Now I'm just like, fuck capitalism, get rid of the money, burn it all down.
Well, it's interesting because like I am a dyed-in-the-wool socialist working for one of the most capitalistic institutions possible.
Roommate just made homemade chicken soup.
I've been told from about the age of 14, you'll get more right wing as you get older.
Yeah, that's crap.
Thus far, that's not gotten true. I'm at the point now where I am quite happy with anarcho-communism, if that's where we get to. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm an anarcho-syndicalist because I don't think we should like be designing the kitchens or designing the recipes for the cook shops of the future. Because once we actually get to the point of overthrowing the bourgeoisie, we don't really want to have a set plan that we have to follow. We should be able to like make things up as we go. And the ANCOMs are very dyed in the wool of we know exactly where we want to end up, and however many lives we end to get there is fine with us.
Some ANCOMs, yes, but a lot of the ANCOMs I know are kind of like within my lifetime. I could maybe hope for SOCDEM.
Yeah. Most people are hoping for Norway in their lifetime.
Yeah, or Denmark.
Norway.
No, you don't want Denmark. Denmark is a bubble waiting to happen.
You figure economically?
Yeah.
Who doesn't like bubbles?
Their consumer debt to annual income is higher than anyone else in the world.
Oh, interesting.
So the United States averages about 1.1 times your annual earnings as your consumer debt. Denmark is like 3.2.
Damn.
I'm not seeing a problem.
But Denmark does take pretty damn good care of its citizens.
As soon as they have an asset price drop, everything will crumble.
I mean, you're speaking as if debt's a bad thing. Trump says it's excellent.
Popularly used debt in a currency that has lots of backing and international demand? Yeah, sure. Which Denmark kind of does with the euro, but it's not the USD.
USD's nuts, am I right?
Yeah.
But they still have a royal family to bail them out.
Yes, of course. Just like the Netherlands.
These nuts.
In Norway and Sweden.
Would these nuts bail us out?
My kind of position on it is if it's stable and meets people's needs, then I am happy with it. Which a lot of people assume that when I make that statement that I would then exclude anarchists, but I really don't. Most of the positions I'm willing to hold are anarchist, actually.
For me, I feel like a government has a responsibility to its citizens, and there should be a baseline below which you cannot fall. There should be no one going hungry. There should be no one homeless. Sure, you might not, be having champagne and caviar every night, but your basic necessities are met. Because honestly, as automation continues to cause job loss, it's the number one killer of jobs is automation. Eventually there's not going to be enough jobs for everybody, and you're going to have an epidemic of homeless people that are out of work and are basically struggling for scraps, and that shouldn't happen. Our productivity is higher than ever, and the people should be reaping the benefits of it, not the wealthy.
I have a
primary career prospect kind of when I was looking at universities and stuff. My job was basically that I'm looking into basically would have been automating my own job. So I'm well aware automation will eventually just basically make humans unemployable.
So there's another good reason that we can make sure that everybody has enough food to eat, water to drink, and somewhere warm to live. Because if you don't, people will get desperate and they'll take it from you in any way that they can think of, because they would rather take your shit than be hungry. Now, if they have children, they're definitely going to take their shit as opposed to being junior hungry.
When the poor have nothing left to eat, they will eat the rich.
Yeah.
With some Heinz 57 on that bitch. Like, y'all better quit playing with these.
People forget the whole quote with that. They just say eat the rich. They don't put the actual beginning part on that to understand where that comes from.
Which amuses me greatly, because I then try and explain to them that's not how we use that.
Yeah, you keep saying that word. I don't think it means
the Marxist axiom of to each according to their needs, or from each according to their abilities, to each according to their needs. We need to figure out that second part, because distribution is a major problem.
Yep.
Especially with like certain African nations which don't have good waterways and good natural highways to distribute food. There's a lot of Asian nations that don't have very good natural ways to distribute goods. It's kind of a geographic determinism argument from that, but we need to figure out the to each according to their needs before we start demanding the from each.
Yeah.
Because if we start demanding the from each and not giving people their needs, that's just the Soviet Union all over again in the Gulag system.
True. And Swede, are you familiar with Crash Course?
Yeah.
What have you seen the Crash Course economics? Did you have a look at that at all?
It's a good primer. It's still too simplistic. Like
I was looking at it, and when I watched the first few episodes, I was like, Swede would probably object to that, and that bit is oversimplified from a conversation I've already had with Swede.
Does anyone else?
The thing is, I probably wouldn't object to it because it's a good foundation. The problem is, and I said this when I was talking about my channel earlier on the TART thing, was that like everything you learn in Econ 101, they tell you to ignore in Econ 201.
Is anyone else really sick of every time something financial comes up in their day-to-day life and you have to run it through the filter of Swede? Like, I'm so sick of like, I wonder what Swede would think. God damn it, here he is popping into my head again. Oh, he's got free real estate in my brain right now, and it's pissing me off.
There are several people who, if something particularly important comes up, I'm like, I'm sure I know someone who I could ask about it.
But that's why I said we need a regular segment.
The number of variables in economic thought after Econ 101 explode. Like, to figure out how inflation happens, it goes from a simple supply-demand graph to here's 47 different variables that affect, inflationary pressures. And you're like, so it isn't supply-demand anymore. Nope. But you know, it's everybody in their everybody takes 101 and 102, and that's their basic understanding of what econ is, and they know the PPO or the PPC, the production possibilities curve, and they know the marginal supply versus marginal demand.
PP.
Now, let's see if this makes you face palm sweet. So I was talking to someone who I happen to be like an acquaintance of, who runs multiple businesses that each turn over 8 figures, and he was saying that one of his favorite economic principles is the law of attraction.
It's not a law.
What?
The pseudo. Well, I mean, most people do consider economics to be pseudoscience, so I guess.
Except for those of us who do social science, in which case we consider it a social science.
It's like you got to charge your moon crystals to get your PP.
And it was just like, I don't know how you got there. I don't know how you
brings up the law of attraction. I just zone out.
Yeah. I'd like to start a field of science known as anti-social science, where you find a field so unbearably boring that nobody else will ever follow you into that field, so you can live the rest of your lives away from generalized population.
Can you do that thing with your mic? Can you do that thing with your mic again?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Overmodulating.
We just lost.
Also,
Kitty.
Kitty's going to try and reconnect because audio went out. Also, I was looking through some books on my stepmom who passed a while ago shelf the other day, and it was like, oh look, books on like history and stuff, and then next to them was The Secret.
There you go. Same
I
day.
can hear you guys again.
There we go.
Guess who's back? Back again.
He's back.
And so I found myself in the last few weeks dealing with increasing amounts of ridiculous bullshit, and I'm just sat here like, okay, so listen, the witch in the room is going to tell you to get a grasp of reality.
Happens every time.
Which witch is which?
Why is
that witch? But I don't know why.
Which witch?
I think everyone here is old enough for this one, but because Mikey didn't pick it up, but I think everybody else needs to hear it.
What
did you know that the '90s great one-hit wonder band OMC wrote a book on bee behavior?
No.
Yeah, it's called How Bizarre.
God damn it!
I was at work and I read that and I was like, son of a.
So going back to you're saying how there's 47 different variables to explain inflation. Are you telling me that Eric Hoven's post yesterday showing the correlation between movie box office revenue and MPPA rating is bullshit?
Good Lord, that was terrible.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Yeah, but
Mikey,
Eric Hoven is terrible.
Yeah.
Mikey, at least some of this stuff isn't the monk joke.
Stop it right now. Wait, have we tortured? I want to torture Kitty. All right, Sam, you're full screen. Let's go. Monk joke.
Sam
Monk joke.
Full screen torture me.
Okay, here we go. So I have a joke for you, Kitty.
Everyone else, shut up. No one spoil it.
There's this guy who is driving along the road trying to get some relative's house. And as he's driving through some mountains, his car breaks down. And he kind of spots a nearby monastery. And so he goes into the monastery and he's like, hey, my car's broken down. Can I stay the night? And they say, yeah, sure. And they happen to be handy monks, so they fix his car overnight. And while he's resting overnight, he is awoken to a strange noise. And in the morning, he asks the head monk, what was the source of that sound? And so the head monk says, I can't tell you, you're not a monk. And so he goes on his way, one of life's mysteries. And then kind of some years later, he's coming back along the same path and he breaks down in the same spot. So he goes back in. The head monk is kind of a lot older now, but still recognizes him and stuff. And he's like, yeah, come in. And he stays the night again. They fix his car again. And in the night, he hears the same strange noise. And so then in the morning, he goes and speaks to the head monk again, like, hey, what is that? Seriously. And the head monk's just like, I cannot tell you, you are not a monk. So he goes, fine. If the only way I can find out what the source of that noise is to become a monk, then how do I become a monk? And so the head monk tells him, you need to travel the world, count the number of blades of grass and number of grains of sand, and come back and tell us those numbers, and we will make you a monk. So he does. He travels the world, goes to every country, every beach, major city, field he can. And after many, many years of traveling, he has some stupidly big numbers. And let's be real, he probably Googled the answer afterwards. But he kind of came back to them years and years later, old man, exhausted, and he goes in, and the new head monk was one of the novice monks last time he visited, recognizes him. Like, oh yes, okay, come in. And he gives them these stupidly big numbers, and the monks are just like, okay, now let's do a ceremony. They shave his head. They give him a bunch of religious garb. They give him like a ritual knife type thing, and they say, congratulations, you are now a monk. And so he says to the head monk, will you please take me to the source of that strange noise? And so they lead him down into the basement. And in this basement, there is a wooden door. And the monk says the source of the noise is behind that door. So he tries the door, and it's locked. And so he turns around and says, can I have the key, please? And the head monk hands him the key. And so he opens the door. And
this is sus. Very sus.
And so behind that door is a door made of stone.
Jeez.
And he tries that door, and that door is also locked. So he turns around to the head monk, real funny, can I have the key, please? Gives him the key. He unlocks the door, opens it, and behind that door is a door made of steel. So he goes, oh, real funny, can I have the key? And so he opens that door. Behind that door is a door made of amethyst. He opens that one. Behind that one is a door made of topaz. Behind that one is a door made of ruby. And behind that one is a door made of sapphire. And it goes on through a bunch of precious and semi-precious gemstones. And they've even got various metals, aluminium and lead. And he goes on through all of these doors. And eventually, the monk hands him a key and says, this is the final key to the final door. And so the man is relieved to know he's at the end of his journey. He puts the key into the lock, turns the lock, opens the door, and is amazed to find the source of the noise. But he can't tell you because you're not a monk.
Oh, that for that?
What the fuck? What
I saw that
dick.
coming.
What the hell?
I saw that coming.
Oh. God damn it, Sam.
If I had to suffer.
Mikey asked me to.
Blame Mikey.
But then again, I am evil.
See, Mikey, you've discovered the joy of introducing new people to that joke.
You're right. I feel
By the
better.
way,
I feel better about myself.
You all lose.
Oh,
No.
If I can save Mikey and Sam from being crucified for that one, I've told you guys a few times that I applied for having my membership canceled through the church, and they were supposed to send me a letter confirming and all that. Guess what I got in the mail today?
Whoa!
Confirmation.
4 typos and the date's wrong.
You've been confirmed.
Apparently, I requested this on July 23rd, 2010, which I didn't even know I was.
They backdated it. So
They backdated it. Yeah. But at least I got the letter. So.
Well,
so what does that mean? You're like officially an atheist now?
I'm officially not a member of that church.
Ah.
Yeah, I still need
when
to
they
get.
do their census and they say this is how many members we have, they can't use me.
That's
What's
great.
eating, Jenna?
Oh, I told you guys it's homemade from scratch chicken and rice soup.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Any tips on getting excommunicated from the Catholic Church? Because they still count me as one of their numbers, even though I have not been in a Catholic church in years.
You'll come
getting
around.
a divorce doesn't hurt.
No.
Well, I got married in the church and then I got divorced, but they don't
Child
excommunicate
rape.
you for divorce any longer.
What?
My grandmother got excommunicated for divorcing a guy that beat the shit out of her, but they didn't excommunicate me when I got divorced.
You know, Deicide makes a great song called Excommunicated. You ought to check it out.
Play it
Will
and
do.
see what happens.
I mean,
Nope.
if you get a tattoo of Satan, then maybe the Catholic Church would excommunicate you.
No, I don't think so. I think you.
Yeah, I
I
don't
think you
think
have
that would
to
work.
like tell them that you've been masturbating regularly.
No,
Just
it
get a
can't be that easy.
Deicide.
I mean,
They'll never believe you. The
That's why they
palms of
wouldn't
your
let me
hands
in.
aren't hairy.
Just tell them I'm bisexual and atheist, and I don't know, like the church always has crosses, so they're like really anti-abortion. So just tell them I got an abortion, whether I did or not. Just I got an abortion. Will
well,
you kick me out, please?
I have
Well,
a
at my
friend who's
age,
bad,
I
so-
kind of have to buy sex anyway, so I'm bisexual too, I guess.
Well, it's weird because the Bible is like pro-abortion, so I don't understand why.
Yeah, the trial
I know,
of bitter
it's
water.
funny.
That's
Also,
Or cutting
Neil-
children from their mother's wombs.
Yeah. Shit.
Sounds
Neil, tons of
delicious.
mice said in
dashing
the chat
babies
eyeball
against the
story.
rocks.
I couldn't know what.
Or the
Eyeball story.
No.
Sure, it's
Dave-
his favorite story.
Dave, it went back in. I don't know what you're chirping about. Like,
Apparently,
we popped it back in.
Now, see, here's one for you. There was this guy was taking his girlfriend to prom, and he said, "Don't worry, I'll sort everything." So he went to buy her a dress. He stood in the dress line, got her one, sorted it. Went to get a limo to take her in. Stood in the limo line, got a limo. Went and got himself some flowers for his girlfriend. He kind of had a suit at home, so he stood in the flower line, got some flowers, and then he had everything sorted. Took her to prom, and when they got there, she was thirsty. So she said, "Hey, can you go and get us a drink?" So he went to the punch bowl, and there was no punch line.
My joke is very much more topical in the fact of
I hate you.
Rush Limbaugh was so against unisex bathrooms. Why is his gravesite one?
You know, there is this preacher who supposedly prayed away his cancer in like October, and he still died.
I don't know who you guys.
X did a video on that, and it's titled, "This pastor accidentally rolled a 1 when he cast his healing spell."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why you guys. I don't know why you guys are tripping on Rush Limbaugh. He was very progressive because he thought black lungs mattered.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck you, you dead bitch. You fucking horrible monster of a man. Fuck you. Been waiting on that.
I've been trying to figure out what was the worst thing he did, and it's either the lifting off the AIDS deaths of those that were gay, or it was just him being on the radio.
Celebrating.
I mean, both are very compelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
he made cancer a terrible thing.
All right, you guys, come on, sort it out.
One at a time, please.
He also celebrated Ruth Bader Ginsburg's death.
What a dick.
There were a lot of people on the right that did that.
It's a shame that we... Go on, sorry, Kathy.
No, you started just before I did.
It is a shame that we didn't replicate with him what happened the day Thatcher died. Which, for anyone who doesn't know, Ding Dong the Witch is Dead was the #1 song in the charts the day Thatcher died.
Yikes.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, my parents used to listen to Rush Limbaugh on the radio when we were at the neighbor's house in the pool. I got very good at holding my breath underwater because I was absolutely convinced he was brainwashing the adults. I was only like 9 or 10, but I was like, he's brainwashing the adults like some sort of sci-fi flick. And so I would stay underwater as long as I could.
My grandma tried to brainwash me with all that conservative media bullshit when I was a kid, and then I grew out of it.
There's a great Rush segment where Rush is actually railing on what he considers to be the left, but I mean, Democrats aren't left, but I mean, he's going off against the left and the sexual depravity, and he's just like, the only thing that matters to them is just one word, and he gets into this whole thing about consent, and everybody it's turned into a TikTok now where everybody on the left is like, yeah. Pretty much.
I saw that.
It's all about consent.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
But two guys kissing makes my fifis hurt.
It's really
Facts don't care about your feelings, Rush.
It's really hard to say what the worst of Rush was, because he normalized so many bad ideas in the media the way that he did.
He normalized them in me. I mean, I grew up an Ayn Randian level, shit poster. And it wasn't until I think, let go of religion that I actually developed a sense of empathy. And now I'm reading this.
Yeah. See, I'd have to go digging to try and find it. But if I was to mention one of my favorite TikTok audios, the words in it are just, "Why, yes, I'm an evil left-wing sheeple snowflake working for the deep state, here to force your wives to get abortions and then leave you for transgender lesbians. Yes, it was us Antifa that stormed the Capitol to make you all look bad so that we can take your guns, spread communism, and blast Cardi B in your churches."
Yeah.
Hey, what's wrong with WAP?
I mean, unless you're Ben Shapiro, who's never seen a WAP in his life. Like, that shit's the Sahara Desert.
That wet-ass P-word song. Excuse you.
One of my partners sent me a remix of WAP the other day that they were taking words from Ben Shapiro saying the lyrics and put it to the tune.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear that.
Ben Shapiro is just full of is just a self-owned machine. I mean, the guy's never even gotten his wife wet.
I think that guy's a parody of himself.
Well, and then the Harris Bomber obviously got the best of him when he did his whole let's just say water levels rise. Are you going to tell me that people aren't going to sell their houses and move? One problem, Ben. Sell your houses to who? Fucking Aquaman.
Yeah.
So is it just me, or does it seem like Abby Shapiro is just Ben in a wig?
It's just Ben in a wig.
Yeah. She literally lives down the street
She's
from
a
me.
really good singer.
Oh, does she really?
Yeah, she lives in Omaha.
I think once or twice recently I've also seen Ben retweeting Abby's stuff, which isn't surprising, but
Well, they're brother and sister.
Very talented vocalist. But I mean, she's an opera singer.
Yeah.
No, she's literally an opera singer.
Yeah, no, I saw her doing all the Disney songs, and the girl's got talent. I just wish that she wasn't a fucking anarcho-capitalist, conservative, heartless cunt. You know.
Tell us how you really feel.
So I'd like to take a break in the action here, and you guys enjoy this first running of the after party intro.
I like it.
Nice.
That's
I
it.
like it, but the video wasn't working.
I swear to get where you, Dave. You find your picture.
It needs a countdown timer, so you know when the stream starts.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Who counts down
I got a
15
graphic for
seconds?
that.
I don't know, the producer.
Apparently he does.
Who does a countdown for 15 seconds by the time you start realizing that? Oh, see.
I like that one.
Nailed it.
Hey, Neil, I'm gonna have to hop off. My fucking phone is dying. So, anyways,
We'll have to get you a tablet.
It was
I
nice
have-
meeting you, honey.
It was nice meeting y'all and talking to everybody, but I forgot to do my
Laundry?
trucker bathroom report
Right.
thing. Neil, it's awful over here at the truck stops. People are shitting all over the place, like normal. They just can't seem to.
that's
They
normal.
just can't seem to find the hole. I mean, the hole is that fucking.
Oh, I
big
remember
and-
those days.
Ugh, people are fucking disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
And I
Like giant
wonder,
meteor 2024. Like just fucking end it already.
Yeah. I wonder if those people, if that's the way their houses are, where it's all just, shit and toilet paper, and piss
just
and
sprayed
everything.
all over the walls.
Have you
Just
raised
all over.
toddlers?
Yeah. But I cleaned it up though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yager.
I learned when my son was a toddler that he's the only being in existence that could smear shit on my face and not meet an immediate and violent end.
Yeah, no shit. It's like, damn it! Oh, not again! Ah.
It only happened once.
Oh, well, there
But
goes
I
my
was-
plan.
I was making dinner, and he was in for a nap.
Leo.
And
Simba.
I hate you. So he was in for a nap, and I was getting ready to go check on him. And then I hear him giggling, and like my mommy sense starts tingling, and I'm like, I don't like the sound of that giggle. I walked into the room, literally Mount Shitsuvius had erupted. It was everywhere. It was in his crib, it was on the walls, it was on his fucking blankets and his plushies. And when I go in to pick him up so that I can go get him cleaned up, he takes his shit covered hand and just
Oh.
I would have been like,
Duh.
it was
Then my vomit covered baby went into the
I brought him into the
So
bathroom.
little
I've
one.
got fucking baby wipes that I am like trying to get
baby
the
wipes.
most of it
Went
off.
a fucking fire hose.
He was only 2,
Holy God.
that'd fuck him up. Like, so I'm using
good
baby
call.
wipes. I'm getting him cleaned up. Like, there's a mountain of shit covered baby wipes. I'm tending to him before I deal with me. So, like, I just had to kind of push the shit covered hair, like, off to the side so I can get him cleaned up. And then I actually brought him into the shower with me because I'm like, nope. So I got him cleaned up. And then, I had him sitting in the shower while I got cleaned up. And it was awful. Absolutely
Yeah,
fucking
that's
awful.
surprising.
My oldest is
I'm
4 and my
actually-
youngest is 3, so we're just finishing up potty training for good.
I would literally fucking exsanguinate somebody. And beforehand, I would make sure that I strangled them with their own intestines before they bled out if someone ever tried to do that to me and they were not my child.
Fair. I mean,
I
don't
gotta
kill
go,
him.
guys.
king shame.
All right, Matt. See you later,
I-
Mr.
Yeah, Matt.
See you later.
Yeah.
No, you can smear shit on people all you want. Just don't fucking do it on me. Like, I'm not shaming whoever wants to do whatever.
I am at this point very used to small children because my mum used to be a babysitter. I'm the oldest of 8, and before my mum was a babysitter, she worked for the National Child Care Trust. So I ended up seeing a lot of like brand new parents and stuff. And so it's just like, no, I'm at the point where everyone always comments that I'm really good with kids, and it's like, yeah, because I've had to like round up 10 of them before on a regular basis.
Yeah, but did any of them put like poop icing on you like you're a cake?
I've tried to multiple times.
All right.
I've avoided it thus far.
See, my whole thing is my.
I hope you step on a Lego in the middle of the night barefoot, you fucker.
My lizard brain doesn't have a maternal instinct.
You don't have a lizard brain, Jen.
I have a lizard brain.
No, you don't.
All right, let me get my box cutter. Let's take a look.
I am the one with a lizard
Let's
brain.
take a look. Open me up, Doc. No, but like, so first of all, lizard brain is a figure of speech like smooth brain is. Second of all, what I'm trying to say is I have no maternal instinct, so even if my own child smeared shit on my face, I would kill them.
You would not.
You just said that on YouTube, right?
Yeah, you would totally not do that, right, Jen?
You'd only kill them in Minecraft.
Yes.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Yeah, these are just funs and jokes, people. It's okay.
Oh, shall we go around the horn?
Oh no.
I will never hit my child, but I will flip them off when they turn their back.
You're totally gonna talk shit about them with your partner, like when they're asleep. All parents complain about their kids.
Oh yeah,
like
my wife and I are like, you know, he was so smart earlier. Why is our kid such a dumbass later?
See, in my family, we have a thing where we talk about your sister and your mother because they're not mine.
Not no more. No.
Yeah,
not acting like that.
It's your son did this. Well, here's your son moment that happened the other day. You see my hair? I had literally 18 inches more of it. My son came up behind me with a pair of scissors. Like, he comes up behind me and he goes, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. And I'm sitting relaxing. I was in a lot of pain. So I put my hair down and he was running his fingers through it like he does. Then, quick as a snake, he grabbed a pair of scissors from my sewing station right behind me and came at me like hedge clippers and took off basically this much. Like, I had hair down to here.
Yep. Can confirm I've been on before and after streams with Kitty.
I literally, it was 18 inches at the longest point, and he just fucking
nope.
And get this, the little shit, he's a little shit. He's my shit. I love him. I would not trade him, but he's a little shit. I fucking go and I have to get my hair fixed, and when I come back, I'm like, Richard, what's different about mommy? And he was like, mommy is beautiful. I'm like, how the fuck you say mad at that?
Gotcha.
Like, he looked me dead in the eye. And then my mom asked him the same question, Richard, you know, did you cut, what happened to mommy's hair? And he's like, I cut it. Well, why did you cut it? Mommy needed to go to the salon.
Got him.
He's gonna be a little player, like
fourth dimensional
look out, like that is 200 IQ play right there.
I will say this: I'm a fan of long hair. Clearly, even I have it, but
even me,
the look is good. I like it. I mean, I remember your hair being long, but I think that actually is kind of frames your face all differently, and it looks good.
Well, I have an oval shaped face. So, like, apparently I can basically rock any haircut. Like, at the end of the pandemic, I was planning on cutting it anyway. I was going to do a little side shave and have, like, a really short pixie cut. Because
so you can talk to a manager?
No. This is going to be more punk rock kind of, you know, emo scene.
What Karen do you know has, like, Skrillex hair? What the fuck?
Yo, them new Karens. Them Karens 2020?
No, like, think, like... like Sombra or Kristen Stewart, like
it's a Sunny Moore haircut.
Yeah, but like when I wear a mask, I wear a ponytail because my masks that I make, they have elastic, so it goes around the back of your neck and then the back of your head. And I can get an even tighter fit with a ponytail because then I can pull that one on my neck up and over the ponytail, so then it pulls the mask even tighter around my face. I mean, sure, I'll get a line around my face from the mask, but I don't fucking care because I don't want to get COVID. When I got swine flu back in 2010, I spent a week in the hospital with asthma-related complications. I ain't getting COVID. Fuck that. Like, granted, I was a smoker back then, and I have not had an asthma attack since I quit smoking, but COVID doesn't fuck around. Like, and so I'm not playing with that.
Fair. I mean, my arm is sore, and I will complain about it because I've had both my first COVID shot and my flu shot recently. But I'm complaining about it, knowing full well that I'm much rather have the shots.
I haven't gotten the vaccine yet. Like, they're really stupid with how they're distributing them here.
Yeah. They knocked me off of the high probability morbidity list. They literally took me off the high risk list and now put me back into third place, into the third round. I'm so pissed.
They gave you a valve and everything. You're doing better now.
Yeah.
A valve and vaccines.
Suck it up, Mr. Marzipan.
All right, let's go around the horn.
Okay, let's do around the horns. Time for around the horn.
Copyright? Yeah, no, that's a copyrighted thing.
Around the horn is?
Yeah, it's a show on ESPN.
Oh, who cares? Nobody on ESPN is watching my fucking show.
Well, you know what? Watch this. I got something for you. So around the horn is a thing. All right.
Well, let's just do around the room. Let's do it that way. That way, there's no.
I got some for their ass. Check this out. Ha!
I'm just over here blowing vape rings.
Suckers.
You got to put a little TM thing in there.
Oh yeah. What was the fucking? Somebody look up the code for me for the trademark thing.
Oh fuck.
That all.
Hey Siri, what's the trademark code? Yes. Shortcut.
Okay, I found this on the web.
0153.
Shortcut. Check it out.
What is it?
0153.
You sure?
Ha! That is magical.
I wonder
there you go.
Would work.
Yeah, suck it, ESPN. All right. So in today's Round the Horn question, I'll be your host, Mikey Famine. Thursday, we talked about who would play you in the biopic about your life, and we had some very storied answers.
Yes.
Now today, I'm a writer, and I'm going to write your life story. Who's going to narrate it?
Can I go first?
Yes.
My sister was in Along Came a Spider with Morgan Freeman, so I'm pretty sure I could get him to do it.
Morgan Freeman.
My name is Simply Secular.
My name was Simply Secular Dave.
That was the longest night of his life.
I need to make water. I'm going to make water.
People seem to like the sound of my voice.
Can dead people come back to life for this scenario?
Absolutely. We have uses of my time machine. It was in the budget.
Alan Rickman.
Wait, we have a budget.
Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman. That's great.
This story is so boring. Wait, no, that was more Jeremy Irons.
Either one would work. And they're both the bad guys in the Die Hard movie, so it's okay.
Can I have Claudia Black?
Sure. Oh, yeah.
No, because you went out of order. You might have taken Swede's answer. Because QG's not here. QG, are you here? No, he's not here. Swede.
Who played Rassilon?
Who the hell? What?
Do you mean Old on You?
Rassel.
Well, no, they're the same actor, aren't they?
Rassilon.
Possibly. I'm trying to think.
From Gauntlet? Oh, Richard Matthews. Is that right?
I have no idea who that is.
Who is this? What is Rassilon?
Rassilon was the leader of oh Jesus, mind blank.
Doctor Who?
Doctor Who. Yeah.
Yeah, it was he was basically he was the former president of
he's Lord High President.
Well, former Lord High President.
Of Gallifrey?
Of
Yeah.
Gallifrey, yes,
Yeah,
that's
of
the word I
Gallifrey.
was looking for.
Yes, because he got displaced by the Doctor.
You're talking. Oh, I know who you mean. He was also a Bond, Timothy Dalton.
Yes, Timothy Dalton. That's who I'm thinking of. Because he was I'm thinking of the Rassilon that was in the David Tennant era.
All right, Neil, who you got?
Which was him.
You know who would do Neil? Alex Trebek.
Who would do Neil's voice?
No. Not Alex Trebek.
Oh,
No, I was already prepared for this. I already know.
Oh, what you got? Who you got? Who you got?
LeVar Burton.
Yes.
Damn, that's good.
That's a good one.
That's a strong answer.
You know why? Because I'm listening to him right now as I re-listened to. I had a different version on a different app, I guess, but he did Cosmos by. Right. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So LeVar Burton's my choice. That's fucking Jordy. Come on.
Right. What's who is the person you said, Kitty? Claudia Black.
Mm-hmm.
Claudia Black. She's an old horror movie queen.
And she was in Farscape, and she did the voice of Morgan in Dragon Age Origins. And she's also one of the voice actors for Destiny.
Oh,
in the shop, the one that you can buy
the Glimmer
from.
shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I like
she's
her.
cute.
Her is cute.
She is cute. Yeah.
That is true.
Wasn't she at Stargate too?
I
Yes.
don't know.
She played Vala Maldoran in SG-1.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I know. She's like a sci-fi queen.
Yeah. That's
Vala.
not horror queen, sci-fi queen. Yeah.
I think
All right.
Sarah Cooper
Yeah,
would be a good one
yeah.
too.
And she's got a sexy voice.
Yeah, she's hot. Yeah, she's yeah.
All right, hit it.
Yeah, well,
Hit it,
dude,
Sam.
These days,
See, I either
Not that hit it.
either Wolf or our friend Bearfeld.
Wait, either who or who?
Bethel, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Wolf or Bearfeld.
They're friends of ours on Twitter. Wolf the Red and Bethel.
Oh, I know Wolf.
Wolf's
Yes.
got a great voice, so does Bethel.
Yeah,
And Ocean does too, especially when he does Peterson.
Yeah, honestly, kind of any of their group, which is Ocean, Wolf, Bearfeld, Bjorn, and why can I not remember his name?
Floki.
Anyway, any of that group
Someone's watching
would be
fight.
great. That's gonna
Yes,
bug me now. I
I
might go and Google it.
Yeah, I would agree with that. The only other thought I had was Seth Anders doing mine. But
Seth Andrews
did occur
is
to
such
me.
a sexy voice.
I think Bearfeld probably would be out of those my top picks simply because there's a running joke that Bearfeld needs to lead all the rituals in Ocean's Hold now.
All right, what about you, QG? Who's narrating your life story?
yes, we're
I
talking
realized
about
I was mute. Who's narrating my life story
Correct.
other than me currently?
Yes. You can't do it. You got to pick somebody else.
Seth Rogen.
that's a good one.
I could see that.
He's a local boy too.
Exactly.
Is he really? Everyone's from up in BC.
Yeah.
Or maybe you guys just bring up the guys from BC, and that's why I have this weird kind of inverse relationship with how.
They're good weed. That's what it is.
My second choice would be David Tennant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun.
I gotta figure out the guy's. Oh shit! I don't know the actor's name.
Tom Baker.
Oh.
He's my favorite old Doctor,
Actually,
but
can
David
I
Tennant's
change-
my favorite overall.
Can I change my answer?
I think a lot of people share that opinion. I think a lot of people
That's-
disappointed in Peter Capaldi.
Yeah, that's fairly safe.
Yeah.
Bets. A lot of people also like Matt Smith. I have what appears to be unpopular opinion that Eccleston was incredible, but then he was also my first Doctor, so.
I also was a great transitionary.
Mikey, can I change my answer?
That's actually fucking brilliant. RTD has a sexy voice. Turns my modem on.
Dude, the people in the chat are fucking amazing. Like, I need to come around here more often. Honestly, this is a blast.
Oh yeah, you should just hop into after parties. It's great.
Yeah. You're always you're officially. I've let people in before they've been on the show, but officially now you're always welcome to any after party. Officially.
Oh, thank you.
'Tis official.
Yeah, and
Like,
it's
I'll get all
3 times a
dolled up
week.
and everything.
So, like, you know,
I like the bangs.
Get the game going.
you can come 1 night, 2 nights, 3 nights a week.
Sorry,
I do that instead of AA.
Yeah.
This
This might be the wrong place.
Yeah, I gotta fill my cup here in a
Salud.
minute.
Salud.
Skol.
Well, we should start doing like theme nights where we have to like dress in our favorite 90s sci-fi costumes.
SG night. DNG night.
Walking GQ.
Hey, maybe one night I'll dress up in my corset and my cloak and my dragon leather mask.
Trying to get me in trouble. Anyway, so here's my voice. This is who I want to do. The dude who does the voice for Daggett from the Angry Beavers.
Oh my god.
I want him to do it because he's also Invader Zim. He does a ton of Nickelodeon work. But I love this dude's voice.
He's Moxie in the pilot episode of Hell of a Boss on YouTube.
He's amazing, and I love his voice. And I pick that guy. Him
or
win.
Mikey,
Seth
can I?
MacFarlane.
Yeah, I was gonna say Seth MacFarlane.
No.
Doing Kermit the Frog, doing Taken.
No.
Mikey, can I change my answer?
For $5.
I'm not gonna give you $5,000.
You know, you can download it to him. He'll never get it.
Oh,
I hate you. I hate you.
Too
Tell me
soon.
I have to become a
Too
monk
soon.
first.
Damn you, Sam. This is your fault. Go ahead. What's your change?
Okay, so my change is Anthony Hopkins, just because like I want Hannibal Lecter to narrate my life.
Seems legit.
See, I feel like Mikey's answer should have been Jar Jar.
Jar Jar Gabor?
No, Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, Jar Jar.
Oh, I thought you said Jar Jar.
Man, get Jar Jar Binks. Oh, he talk like a runaway slave. Nah, hell nah, Jar Jar. Take your ass back down. You get your ass back in the movie that everybody hates. You're not doing my story.
I think the fuck not.
So now that you've picked your favorite, who would you refuse to have narrate your life story?
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that. All right, we'll start with Neil and then work our way around the horn.
Oh, this one's easy. Bueller.
Ben Stein.
Bueller. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, that would suck. I wouldn't. Ugh. And he's like a super conservative now, which is so weird.
Oh, I know. It's weird to hear him.
It's
It
weird.
was not even super conservative now. He always was.
Yeah.
What I
Well, I
find
didn't know.
interesting is that Jimmy Kimmel used to work with him, and he is not.
Nope.
Yeah. What about you, Kitty?
Nope. Yep.
Hmm?
Who
What?
would you? Who is the
question later?
Who's? There's a quiz after this. Who do you least want to narrate your life story?
Fran Drescher.
I love her voice. Oh, poor Fran. She has vocal nodules. That's not her fault.
It's not her fault, but like, I mean, and her
Doesn't
voice
mean
is
she has to narrate.
adorable, but I don't want her to narrate it. Like, I mean, either that or the Kate, what's her fuck from, the original Karen from John and Kate Plus 8. Like, fuck that bitch. I don't want her either.
All right, Sam.
Here's Morgan.
Poor Pierce. He can't catch a break, that guy.
Yeah,
He
flush
ain't
that
getting no
guy.
work. How about Dave? What about you, Dave?
My first choice for not narrating my life story would be William Shatner.
I'm in agreement.
My second would be Barney the dinosaur.
Oh, that was rough. That's
Dave
rough.
loves you. Dave loves me.
That oh.
What about Sweet? Who would you do? Who would you not want? Oh, come on, you can't. There's lots of voices out there. I don't think.
I'm trying to think of somebody that hasn't been named. That's really.
Can I choose mine again? It'd be Sweet.
Yeah, I will go. With
can I choose mine? Y'all skip.
No, we're going this way.
Skip you.
Oh, you're going.
It was supposed to go around the horn, but I usually go.
This is my channel. Come on.
I go in the middle. Here, let me do it this way. Hold on.
I was thinking I was going to go last.
All right, let's do it this way.
So you're not going to say Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah. God damn it. That was you hush down there saying all the answers that everyone wants to say. Oh, I got a new one. Never mind. Go ahead, Jen.
Andy Milonakis.
Oh, that's rough.
I just don't like Andy Milonakis that much. It's not a personal thing or anything.
So don't sue me, Andy. Anyway, go ahead, Sweet. Now's your turn.
Well, I got two.
I can't remember the guy's name, but he writes all the jingles and he in like cartoons, and they make fun of him in Family Guy, and I can't remember his name during the apocalypse when they're on their way to Natick to the Twinkie plant.
Oh, yeah,
Randy Newman.
Randy Newman.
Yes, Randy Newman.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm surprised no one said.
God abandon me.
You're gonna breathe on it first. Once, twice, wipes it on a blouse.
Oh, that's glorious.
And then his heart didn't stop because his day order's about to tear from our fans. He's like the nicest person too. All I hear about him is he's like the Tom Hanks of music, but God, I hate his music. It's just so bad. My number one pick is Nicolas Cage.
Really?
I don't need him.
He's not the bees.
You don't understand. I have supernatural demon powers, and I could turn.
I'm so happy that he never got to do Superman.
Oh, that would have been. Oh, that would have been bad.
I would have loved to
What do
see
you
him
think?
do
'Cause
Green
we
Lantern.
We were all scared of Ben Affleck with Batman, and that didn't. turn out
I'm
terrible.
actually excited for Robert Pattinson's Batman.
Are you?
Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah,
It's because you have a vampire thing.
Well,
That
it's
is-
also
Yes,
a very, very
but-
dark
About to
side of
say,
Gotham.
He's also fucking hot, and like I was a Harry Potter fan, so rip Cedric.
I will never understand celebrity.
That's my favorite fan theory is that David Tennant is actually the Doctor, and he went back in time to star in the movies to kill Robert Pattinson so he could never actually act in the Twilight movies.
I have a barn burner actual answer. Nicolas Cage was the warm up, and now for the tactical nuke, Roseanne Barr.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yes.
Would you
Yes.
have her sing your life story.
Oh no, she sings all my albums. No.
Actually, you know who would be great for like narrating something? Willem Dafoe. I wouldn't want him to narrate my life story.
And there was
necessarily,
a
but, like, just something.
fight.
See, because someone mentioned R2D2 earlier, I'm now thinking about like C3PO trying to narrate someone's life story.
That is perfect for Sam. C3PO should narrate Sam's story. All right,
That
let's
would be
name.
something.
All right, everyone
I'm
go
gonna
around.
change mine then too.
All right, everybody. All right, everybody pick on Neil now. Who should narrate Neil's story?
Pee Wee Herman.
I want Hulk to do his.
Oh fuck!
What,
Who?
like, The Hulk or
The Hulk or Hulk Hogan Hulk?
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Or Arnold
They were like a
No.
rough.
No. Okay.
Macho Man Randy
Arnold
Savage.
Schwarzenegger.
Who
I
here
said you
watched,
are the unique person.
Oh, fuck! What was the name of the show? The Boys. Who here has seen The Boys?
I have
Seen it.
The Boys or The Voice?
The Boys
Boys.
on Amazon.
Amazon. Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
I cannot
Great show.
remember his name right now, but the
Butcher?
episode. No. the episode where fucking Aquaman is tripping balls on the mushroom.
Patton Oswalt.
Thank you. That's it. Patton Oswalt should be the one to narrate it.
It's called. His name is The Deep, by the way.
Yes, I know, but he's fucking Aquaman.
He's Aquaman.
Ooh. Did you guys see the announcement on Twitter? Jensen Ackles, who played Dean Winchester in Supernatural, he is joining the cast of The Boys for season 2, and he is going to be the Captain America analog.
Season 3. Season 2's already happened.
Season 3. Season 3. He's going to be the Captain America analog in season 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I heard the character was being introduced. I didn't know who's going to play it.
Yeah, it's Jensen Ackles.
Don't tell them it's filmed here and we get it before them. They'll be really upset.
Which brother? I didn't watch Supernatural. Which brother is that?
The hot one.
The uptight one, the one with the car. The
one with the car.
The one with the car. So the taller, dark-haired one.
The one that should have ended up with Castiel.
Sure, because I know all about the show.
Join the club, Mikey.
All right, so
I made it through like 2 seasons. I was like, no, I'm done with this.
Any other guesses for Neil? Who should do Neil's? We got Patton Oswalt.
We got Merman, Randy Savage.
We're both in agreement. Randy Savage.
Samuel L. Jackson, and as a backup, Kermit.
Kermit?
Let me.
It's not easy being green.
Oh, Carrot Top.
Oh, that's just mean.
No, Doorknob Head says,
I don't know.
I like that one.
What do you say?
Well, Eeyore would be even better.
You're doing my life? Eeyore?
Well, I guess we're gonna talk about.
I got a good answer. The entire band. This is like my favorite band too, and I can't remember their name.
See, now I'm just imagining Eeyore telling the eyeball story.
Okay, so the entire band of Mastodon narrating Neil's life when they do that weird, like, ghostly, like, choral thing where they all like talk at the same time.
That's a super deep cut, and I think I'm the only one that caught that. And on that bombshell, Kitty. Everybody gang up on Kitty. Yeah, let's do it this way.
Hit me with your best shot.
What? Yeah, why was I there? I'm not Kitty.
You don't know that.
I'm just playing Arc Knights, so it's something I don't really think about.
We got up or down the screen.
So what are we doing now?
We're all gonna pick on her. Who's gonna narrate her story? We get to pick
my guest of honor tonight, the one that saved my ass. You're gonna pick on her?
Yeah.
Go for it. I have thick skin. I'm on the internet, for fuck's sake. If you don't have thick skins, you can't survive here.
Well, all right then. Rosanna Dana.
I got an answer.
Chevy Chase.
It's not your turn, Jen.
I don't know how the turns work now. All right. Yeah, we'll just go down the line then. All right, Sam, go.
Okay, so Elliot Page.
I would be down for that. Like, the only bummer.
My primary reasoning just being that Elliot Page played Kitty Pryde.
Yeah.
Oh, that works.
Elliot Page was like my number one, girl crush, but now, they're on the other list. So for a celebrity crush, I had male and female crushes for my, my cheat list, so to speak.
Dave.
Well, I don't have a name per se, but I would just say it would have to be a hairdresser with a feces fetish.
So Sarah Palin.
Sarah Palin. And Simply Secular was never heard from again.
That's why I killed him, Your Honor.
Melania Trump.
How do you like that,
girl?
Remember who gives a fuck about the Christmas decoration? And I have to do the decorations for the Christmas. Who fucking cares about the Christmas? The kids in the cages. They keep asking me about the kids in the cages.
Literally, my pick for you is Sarah Palin.
My guess is going to be, because I'm pretty sure Kitty's like 4'1". I'm going to say Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen when they're like 4.
I'm 5'6", right?
You said
Yeah, you're
that.
still small.
What?
I'm average height.
Yeah, that actually is taller than average for
Mikey's just mad.
American women.
Look, get out of here, QG. You're just mad because you're 5'8" and your brothers are 8'8".
I'm not 5'8". And my brothers are not 8'8". They're 6'.
We're all these.
Is there something wrong with being 5'8"? Hold on.
I think 5'8" is actually average for American men. No, I think it's closer to 5'10".
6
Yeah,
foot.
it's closer to 5'10". Yeah.
No, it's not 6 foot. It's like 5'9".
No, it's not 6 foot.
I'll never live
Canada
out my
is-
dreams of being a tall Amazonian woman.
Kitty, do you consider yourself average for the United States?
Did you say Kitty or QG?
Kitty.
Yeah, no. And as far as height goes, yeah, I would say. I mean, I'm at the
She's on the taller
slightly
side.
higher end of average, but I
Yeah.
think 5'4" to 5'6", it is about the average. I know some people shorter than me. I know people taller than me. But I think it kind of middles out a bit.
My girl is 5'4", and every other day she comes in, I think I'm taller than you. I'm like, you're not, though.
So I just looked it up. As of 2017, the average height for women in the U.S. was 5'4", and for men it was 5'9".
There you go.
Yeah,
Kitty.
yeah.
So 5'4" to I did say 5'4" to 5'6". So
Kitty the Amazon.
Mhm.
The numbers just proved it.
Yeah.
All right, who didn't go? Sweet, you're up.
I did.
You did.
Oh,
You said
QG
Sarah
went.
Palin.
I didn't go.
Jen, you go. Oh, QJ go, then Jen go.
I was going to say Julie Louis-Dreyfus playing Elaine Bennis from Seinfeld.
Nice.
ooh,
That's a good one.
Ouch.
feels bad, man. Feels
I
bad.
gotta take I gotta take a break for a second. Jesus.
Call in the burn unit.
So, did you have any crushes on you in high school, or are you funny now?
What? So, all right. Whose turn is it now?
I just realized this is going to be a long ass game. Do we want to just free for all this? And any other good ideas that anyone else has for anyone else? I think C3PO is perfect for Sam.
Huh.
I still say Jar Jar Banks is best for you.
Wait, I
Shut up.
didn't say who I thought would narrate Kitty's life.
I thought you just
Oh.
went.
No,
No,
that was
oh.
my gorilla.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Helena Bonham Carter.
That's a good get.
I will take that. That bitch is crazy, and I love it.
Well, folks, I got to bring this to a close.
Wait, did you say anyways, guys, yet?
Not today. I actually said it during the interview, but right at the end of the interview. But anyway, yeah, no, I need to bring this to a close.
Mm-hmm. Getting the plug thing. Where did it go?
But let's have everyone go around and let folks know where they can find you.
Around the outside?
Round the outside.
Okay.
Shabbat.
So, Kitty, where can folks find you? Even though I have links below in the interview part of it.
Well, for the most part, I'm just on Twitter. I had planned on starting making, content and everything, but most of my free time, has been taken up by sewing masks because, there's a fucking pandemic. So,
Bravo,
yeah,
by the way.
pretty much on Twitter. Hit me a line there. I show up on Got This Granny's channel a lot and Jen's Little Corner. Aside from that, I did technically put out a video today, but it was just a recording of one of my most recent matches in League of Legends, where I was kicking ass as Lux. Like, I spanked the enemy team hard and it was great. But other than that, if anybody is in need of masks, just let me know. If I have to mail them out, all I ask is, that the postage be covered, because I have to pay for all the supplies. So, unless someone's in like an indigent position, and then, I will do the shipping then. But like, really, I can't do that for everybody, unfortunately. So, if you really need masks and can't afford it, then let me know. Otherwise, I only charge for the postage, nothing else. And I'll make sure your whole family gets hooked up with masks. Like 500 so far that I've done, and like the ones that I do like take a lot of time to sew. Yeah. Aside from that, like, just please wear a mask, wash your hands, socially distance, don't be a dick. Like, these are the things that I ask. Please. And yeah, I mean, I'm around, and if I get invited, I will definitely come back and hang out sometime, because this was a lot of fun, even if Mikey is a little bitch. Love you, Mikey.
Yeah.
Guess whose turn it is now, Sam?
I scream into the void on Twitter, and occasionally it screams back. I've put stuff out on YouTube. In the next kind of week, I'm going to be putting out a video about pronouns, and in a few weeks, Will, who goes by Godless Sewing, and my friend Maddie at Side Up. Yes, he was saying earlier, actually. And so the three of us are starting a podcast called Pub Religion.
Cool. Cool. I'll check that out for sure. Who's next?
Hey.
Dave.
I'm Simply Secular Dave. You can find me on Twitter at Dave Secular. Got a couple irons in the fire right now, some stuff on the forefront coming up. But in the meantime and in between time, you can find me right here with Neil and friends on the 604 Atheist Show. And I hope that Kitty comes back and joins us. We've had a blast having you on here.
It was so much fun. Thank you so much for having me.
Pleasure. Mikey! Psych!
It's a psychedelic freakout.
You can find me at Irish Sweet on YouTube, or around one of these after parties, or my lovely Twitter handle right there. Yeah, that's about it.
And you can look for him in marzipan shops everywhere.
Yes. and Kitty, check the private chat real quick.
Oh, I forgot to show earlier that I put this shirt on for Kitty.
Hey, over here I found a bacon.
I love it. Yes, the way to my heart is through bacon. I'm not gonna lie.
So you can find me at www.quietgorilla.ca, or anywhere on the internet. If there's a Quiet Gorilla, it's probably me. I'm on Twitter and YouTube and TikTok, and I don't make a lot of content, but I'll get there.
Yes.
Num, num, num,
I want bacon now. God damn it.
When do you not want bacon, right? Like,
true.
Right,
Yeah.
but like now it's like I'm gonna have to have BLTs tomorrow. Like,
but BLT means bacon, a little more bacon, and top it off with bacon.
More bacon.
Yeah.
Tons of bacon.
All right. Yeah,
like
that's it.
thick,
That's
like 37 C's thick stack of bacon.
We got some of that in the fridge here. Go ahead, Jen.
Hi, my name is Genesis Undead. You can find me on Neil's After Parties, or you can find me in the After Party, which will be happening after this one. Not immediately after this one, but it will happen after this one. Hopefully with any of the panelists here who are still willing to keep the night going. You can also find me at Nat One Heroes. If you like Dungeons and Dragons, if you like fantasy, maybe you've never even seen a Dungeons and Dragons campaign before, you know what? Come check it out. You might like it. What else do I got going on? Yeah, you can just find me around, really. I mean, I have a Twitter, but I don't promote it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Hi, you crazy kids out there. It's your old buddy Mikey Famine. Oh, or T'Challa Famine.
Yeah, I was just going to say, wait a second here.
You can catch me on DOA, Dig on America, the podcast. That's on YouTube and Twitch and all your favorite podcatchers. And that's Wednesdays at 10:30 Central. And The Bin podcast with me and 4 of my international friends yelling at each other and generally pissed off about the previous week's world events. And then nonprofits, which I'm sure Neil's going to talk about. And Now One Heroes, which Jen also talked about. So that's all for this guy. See ya.
That was beautiful, man. All right. Well, yeah, I kind of gotta shut her down early here. Not early, but 2 hours is good, and I gotta go to sleep because I gotta get up fairly early because I gotta go to my mom's place a little earlier.
Brunch time.
Bacon.
Actually, gonna be a breakfast this time. So
Bacon.
Oh.
Yeah.
As long as there's bacon, I totally support this endeavor, and you can get the fuck out of here so that you can get the bacon.
But okay. All right. So once again, thank you, Kitty, for being my hero today and pulling my ass out of the fire. Am I still Neil the Sperm merch? Holy crown!
Yes, you are. You have been this whole time.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Even through the interview. Like,
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
And even when you were showing the bacon's lollipop, bacon lollipop, the sperm merch.
Like, I think it's great. It's fucking hilarious. I mean, I did start off with the whole, if there is a God, like he blew his load in a tissue with the Big
Fair enough.
Bang. So it fit. It fit. It was fine. It's all good.
I can't believe I left that there.
I'm very hard to offend.
Well, it wasn't about this. That was funny. The last show, not so much
3 days ago.
I still thought it was funny.
Dated. Yeah. Well, since we actually brought up the whole shooting your load into a napkin part, then it kind of fits with the.
You're welcome for that too. See, I saved you twice in one night.
I'm fucking digging myself just deeper. All right. So anyway. Yes, Kitty. Thank you very much for helping me out today. Also, thanks, Mikey, for being the awesome guy that you usually are and showing up late.
Fashionably late.
About Tuesday.
Yeah. Wait, what? No.
Yeah, I gotta work.
What? I'm gonna have to have words with your boss.
Once they stop hiring me new people, I can stop training them, but they keep hiring them, so I have to keep training them.
Who are these people? I can take care of this for you.
Oh.
In Minecraft.
Run, Jessica, run!
Anyway, and as Mikey had already put out there, but I kind of threw him off. Thank you to all my amazing patrons. You guys are amazing, as I just said, and because of you guys, I get to keep going. Every little bit counts. And also, don't forget, very soon, Randolph and I are starting our own call-in show called Tunar Talk. And you can go over there and subscribe to it now, or you can head over to www.tunartalk.ca, and you'll find a link to the show there, and you can sub from there. Don't miss it. There's lots of cool little funny videos going on there right now with us doing the construction part of it. And I used to use the term construction very lightly, and that's why the music behind it is the stuff you used to hear on the Benny Hill show, which Sam had issues with the other day, didn't know what it was, but I sent a video over, and now they know what it is. So, anyways, until also, oh wait, no, not until I still have to talk about the show that I do the last Saturday of every month. Oh no, the nonprofits. Oh my God! See, I'm
so much
sleepy, man.
It's such a failure. Anyway,
busy man.
Yeah, so we do the relaunched and revamped, relaunched, and whatever the nonprofit show that airs on Sunday at 3 Central between Talk Heathen and the Atheist Experience. Mikey's been on there. I've been on there. Lots of folks that you've seen in the chat have been on there. So head over there and check it out, and you can expect a new episode this coming Sunday and every Sunday. And like that was where I thought I was going to go first. But anyways, the last Saturday of every month at 2 p.m. Pacific time, Andy, Seamus, and myself do a little show called Atheist Drinking Out Loud, where we make fun of things and people and stuff. And it's hilarious because we get drunk while we're doing it. And then I'm already drunk for my show on Saturdays when happens. So, yeah, that's probably not a good thing, but...
It is what it is.
5 o'clock somewhere, and we're in the middle of a pandemic. Like, honestly,
I have a clock with all 5s on it, so we're good.
Hey, put a throw out a what do you call it? A promo for Andy's Laughing in Disbelief that starts at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific, Monday to Friday. It's a great show, lasts just under an hour. Funny as hell. He's got some great content.
Ooh, I do want to throw out every Thursday, Jen and Will do the What the Fuck show, and I regularly appear on that. And I mentioned this on the mainstream, but haven't here. Jen and I are going to be doing a very heavy episode of like her roundtable coming up in the near future, talking about survivors of domestic abuse. So bring booze for that one. It's going to be heavy, but I think it's a conversation worth having.
And that's on Jen,
Jen's Little Corner.
Jen's
Little Corner? Yeah. I should probably make mention too that on Monday I'm going to be on your Friendly Neighborhood Atheists channel, along with Aaron Ra. It's going to be him and me, the two long-haired hippie bastards of the community.
Dude, Aaron's so good.
I know.
You're the hippie version. He's the Klingon version.
The two of us together are actually pretty fucking funny. And so that's why Ethan wanted the two of us to get together, and it's called No Fucks Given. It's coming up Monday. So I can't remember the time, but if you head over to Ethan's channel, your Friendly Neighborhood Atheist there, I think he's already got it there waiting to go. So, yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you to all my glorious, wonderful, amazing friends in the chat. You guys are always here for me. And I appreciate you, all of you. And all you guys that jump in here with me for the after party, I hate you fuckers.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. You guys are my family. I mean, I have actual family too, but you guys are still my family.
You're my non-fundamentalist dad.
Fucking Mikey over here, wax on, wax off. Okay, Miyagi-san.
Miyagi-san.
Hi.
Hey. Oh, wasn't that what I was supposed to do with the chopsticks earlier? Was catch a fly with them? A beginner rock.
He was so mad he fucking nailed it.
Anyway, until next time, guys. Thanks again for hanging out with us. But like the late great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And we will see you guys next time.